أعزائي المشاهدين، كما عودناكم في برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج إماراتي، نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ولهذا الأسبوع نستضيف ساكشي. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Isaac.
The first, welcome to EMARATI program, and it is our pleasure to visit you today in your amazing office, and I will call it as a small museum. I love it, I see here from the stones, and really it's give energy personally.
Thank you.
Let us to know more about Sakshi. Who is Sakshi? From where she came and when she came to United Arab Emirates first time?
Sakshi, and I'm the founder of Celestial Karisma. And I came into UAE in 2008, and I was just 20 years old, and I fell in love with this country. I didn't have intention of staying. I came in to visit, but it's such a beautiful space, and the safety that we have here as women, and the progress and the support that we receive to grow in our career is just fantastic. So I stayed here in Dubai. I started working. I gave 9.5 to 10 years in a corporate career in pharmaceutical marketing. And then I made the switch into something that I was always passionate about, which is to help individuals, be it corporate or be it normal individuals, but it's about helping them reach to their full access of their potential, to be the best version of themselves with the help of mindset, alignment, and energy.
Great. You come in 2008, but 2019 you start your own business, or you change, or you move to a new lifestyle, we can say.
Yes.
Let us to know about it, how you move, and what's the reason to enter this business.
So I was always very passionate about this business. Even when I was just 16 years old, I started working with understanding mindset, understanding energy alignment, how it works. I started learning about the subconscious mind when I was 22 years old. So I was always learning on the side, even though I had a full-time job. So I did have a full-time career, which is also something I was very passionate about back then, which was marketing. And in 2019, you know, when you are meant to do something, everything in the universe starts aligning to make sure that you move in that direction.
Right.
And that started happening with me. So in 2019, my mindset started changing, where I felt like I can't do a 9-to-5 job anymore. And it's not because I wasn't successful. I was very successful. I was heading some very important projects for the government and for some big entities in Dubai. But it just didn't make sense to me. And I said, there's got to be something more that I can do. And that's when I quit my job, my day job in 2019. I switched cities. I moved from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. And it was as if serenity. Something was just guiding me to start. I had no idea if this is going to be successful or not, but I just started. I took the leap, and alhamdulillah, this is what people needed. And beautiful people in my community supported me for this. And I found some amazing clients, and here I am.
And today we are here also to visit you and to know more about your story as a successful woman in United Arab Emirates. Let us to know more about your business model.
So my business is called Celestial Charisma. There are two versions of this, two angles to it. One is the service that I provide, which is mindset alignment and energy coaching, which is really helping individuals to reach their 110%. So everyone has a version or a picture of what success looks like for them. But they are unable to reach that point of success because there is something in their mindset or in their belief system which is stopping them, which is blocking them. You know, our environment, our surroundings, they are always the way they are. Sometimes they're supportive, sometimes they're against us.
Right.
But if our mindset says that, no, I'm going to work on my vision, whatever your vision would be. Maybe your vision is to become a millionaire. Maybe your vision is to lose 20 kgs. Maybe it's to find a perfect partner and start a beautiful family. Your vision can be anything, but you deserve to find and create that life for yourself. And that is energy alignment and mindset creation. That's what I help individuals with. And the second model is an e-commerce that I started also 2 years back. This e-commerce is very special to me. As you've seen, I have lots of crystals and stones around me. So I only work with naturally mined, ethically mined crystals and stones that are taken out from the earth. Of course, they all have to be sustainably mined and sourced with a lot of careful consideration so no one else is getting hurt in the process. And I work with a family of artisans in India, Rajasthan. These family of artisans are, from generations, they are working in handcrafting these stones. And, you know, with the modernization and with the machinery coming in, it's becoming a dying art. So I really want to support the artisans to make sure that they stay in business. So everything that is on that website has got to do with ethically sourced mined crystal products, which are handcrafted by that family of artisans and related to wellness and mindset. So I'm also going to be starting with placing some books which are going to be very, very unique and helpful to individuals with their mindset and anything to do with boosting their energy to align with their visions.
Last night I visited your website and I was checking and I was, see the price is very acceptable for anyone to get it and to...
It's very what?
Very good price.
Oh, good price. Okay, thank you.
The prices, it is not that much high as a natural stones, but let us to know more about how you select that stone, because every stone has a different energy for a different spot, right?
Definitely.
Let us to know a little bit about it.
That is such a unique question. That is such a good question, I will say. So the way I select the stones is based on the energy of the crystal. So there are certain countries where we get amazing crystals from, and there are certain areas that we know these are ethically mined. So first we resource in a larger quantity from there. We're then cutting it into smaller pieces. When I am eventually giving the stone to my end client, it has to be based on the field of energy. Like you very rightly said, every stone has different energy and different frequency.
Right.
And this is not superstitious belief, by the way, this is science. Although we are calling it stones, but it is actually crystal. For any stone to be crystalline, it has to follow a certain molecular structure. Only when it follows that particular structure, it is defined as a crystal. Otherwise, it's not in a crystal category. Crystals have a different energy frequency that is emitted from them.
It's work with the blood or something like that?
What's that?
It's work with blood of our body blood.
So it actually works with the energy that flows in our body. So even the blood that flows in the body, the hormones, everything is related to the energy. This is when the ancient practices of yoga or qigong that comes into play. They're all focused on the prana or the energy flow in the body. So when you're wearing a crystal, for example, the crystal doesn't do anything. I'm not going to be a much better person because I wore this crystal. It is flowing the energy in a way that is making me shift the way I behave, the way I think, the way I feel, to take actions. The action still comes from us. It will not come by wearing a stone.
Right, yeah.
The action is from us. But this is helpful in changing the energetic frequency, because it is scientifically proven that crystals have an energy frequency that can impact the frequency of our body.
How you see the people, they change after when they visit you from we can say, the first few visit?
Yeah. So first, I would like to say that this is by grace of the universe and by grace of God that people who choose to make a difference in their life, it's always them. I always tell people, it's not what I do, it's what you do. You have taken this decision to change. What I help with is switching their mindset and helping them to align closer to what their own purpose is. It's about feeling empowered. So to answer your question, the changes that I have seen into people is they are a lot more, how do I say this? They feel more content. They feel more peaceful with themselves. The trauma that was holding them back, or the memory of a certain experience. I can't change the past. No one can.
Right.
But you have to come to terms with it, that today it is possible for you to accept the past, no matter how painful it was, or no matter how bad it was, but to accept and know that today it doesn't hold power over me. Today I am responsible for my day. It's not what happened in the past that's going to change me. My negative belief systems don't have power over me. I have power over me. So this is the empowerment that I see in them. And that's just beautiful to watch.
Let us know about how it's work from the first visit, or how the process here.
That is such an interesting question. So before they come in, there are certain forms that I need to fill, they need to fill, where I can check their history and understand the reason why they're visiting me. But typically the first visit is to understand where they want to be. So a lot of people, they will come, sit in the same chair that you're sitting, and they're like, okay, help me, make my life good again, or make me this amazing person. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You need to tell me, what is your ideal vision? Why are you here? So the first session is always to throw the ball back in the court with them, for them to really realize, why are they here? What do they want to achieve in life? Where do they want to go? And there is always a lot of emphasis on, I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to feel sad anymore. I don't want to feel poor anymore. Okay, what do you want to feel? We're not thinking about what we want. We're always thinking about what we don't want. So the first couple of sessions are always about helping people realize, what do they want and why do they want it? So I can say, I want to own a Ferrari. Okay, but why? Why? What do I get out of it? Do I get external validation? Will that make me a better person? Will that make me or help me sleep better at night? No. Or maybe it will. But the why of what you want is extremely important. And then subsequently, we start working on the belief systems that are blocking them. And this is when we go into the subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind is 90% of your existence. It's the decisions that happen. It's the application or the software programming that is running you. So it's about cleaning the belief systems in the subconscious mind and then aligning the energy.
From your experience today, what you will advise anyone who want to have a session before to start or they change their life? What you face also as a difficulties with people? Maybe the trust, maybe we can say they didn't find the right person to guide them.
Yeah.
What you will advise?
So there are a couple of things that I'll advise to them. First, it's very important for them to pick the person, the coach or the therapist that they feel comfortable with. I will not say, come to me, I'm very good. That's not the point. Please go and speak to different therapists and coaches. Take the free consultation sessions. Everyone offers the free consultation session for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's there for a reason. It's there for you to understand if you feel comfortable with the coach or not. There are so many different modalities. Some people offer Reiki, some people offer yoga, people like me who offer energy alignment, or some people offer hypnotherapy. These are labels. That's not what is important. What's important is that you as a client or a patient is feeling comfortable with the person that you're speaking to and you can trust them. And the second thing that I want to tell people is this is an investment you make in yourself. Don't look at this is how much money I have to spend for 1 hour. That's not what this is about. It's very easy to build a business. It's very easy to build a relationship. Build yourself first. That's what I will say. This is you investing in yourself and building yourself. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes a lot of homework that they need to do with themselves. Just by coming to a coach or a therapist doesn't mean your life will be okay. You have to follow the modules. You have to follow the methods, apply them in your life. So that is hard work. So I would say be ready to put in that work.
Some of the people, or some of the mentality, they are thinking it's a lifestyle, but we need to educate them. We need to tell them. We need to explain in the right way.
Yeah.
What you will say to them who are thinking it's not a lifestyle or who think it's a lifestyle? No, we would like to tell them, invest on yourself, as you mentioned.
100%.
How you explain to them and how you let them to understand what you do exactly.
So I tell them, this is something I always share with my clients, right? The world is external and internal. right? The room that you're sitting in right now, this is external. What you called a mini museum, this is external, right? Yes, it is showcasing a part of my personality, but that's not my personality. My personality is internal. It's only when you sit with me for an hour or 2 hours and you talk to me, you understand the kind of thinking I have, the values I have, the morals that I have, right? We spend a lot of time working on our external to make sure my room looks good, my house looks good, my clothes are perfect, my car is beautiful, the watch I wear is great. So externally, this is the lifestyle. Externally, I have to show that this is the amazing lifestyle that I have. We don't ever work on internal. Internally, what are my biggest fears? What is holding me back? Why is it holding me back? What are the emotions that are holding me back, right? What is telling me that I don't deserve this, but I have to still make up for it on the outside? Work on your inside. When your inside is aligned with yourself, then you become a very authentic version. When you are authentic with yourself is when success comes a lot easier to you, because you're aligned with the value systems that you always were meant to have. So I would invite them to also understand that working on yourself, this is not a luxury anymore. This is not like buying diamonds. It's very different. This is empowerment. This is who you were always meant to be. We were born perfect in the eyes of our Creator, right?
Right.
But over a period of time, over the period of experiences we have, this perfection dilutes itself. It's time to come back into that perfection.
Today, if you have advice also for the parents who are think also about their child, it's important for them to educate them very well, and also from which age you accept which age you accepted or started.
So my youngest patient ever was a 3-year-old girl.
Wow.
Yes. And my oldest patient has been a 67-year-old lady. So I do work with a huge plethora of clients. My advice for parents will be, please listen to your children. They are pure and they are honest. Children don't know how to lie till they reach maybe 8 years or 9 years. But before that, they're usually, I know you...
But it is small.
It is small, yeah.
Small, yeah.
They love storytelling. I see that in children. They love storytelling. But even their stories, there is a reason that story came out. There is always something there. So my first advice is, please listen to your children, spend time with them. They are like a sponge. They're absorbing everything. You know, as we were talking earlier, by the time a child reaches 6 or 7 years of age, their mindset about money is already defined.
Right.
They know, are we poor? Are we rich? Is money easy? Is money difficult? What does money do? Is it good, bad, evil? Their mindset is aligned. At 6 years old, they already have that. By the time they reach 11 or 12 years old, their idea about love and relationships is already defined based on watching their parents or watching other adults in the house. They already know, is marriage supposed to be toxic? No. Is it supposed to be easy? Doesn't feel like it. By observing you, they already know what's going on in their life. Whatever happens to them in this age it's becoming a defining moment of the way they live their life, right? So if you want to prevent your child from then going to a coach or a therapist when your child turns 30, it's very important from this age to work with them, to teach them consent. We have to keep our children safe. It's very important to teach them consent, to teach them to come and talk to the parents, create a safe, open space. Don't punish your children if they lie to you, right? Children lie to you because they know when I speak the truth, I will be punished. So don't do that. Accept it and learn to love them and learn to live with them. I know being a parent is one of the hardest things to do in this world. I totally understand that. But have that patience and please spend some quality time with your children. Understand their personality. Don't try to change it.
What's your future plan for owning your business? Where do you want to reach? Where we will see you in next 5 years?
Oh, that's a good question.
Growth of this business in United Arab Emirates.
Yes. So, first of all, United Arab Emirates has been an absolutely marvelous place to start my business. It has been wonderful. It has been supportive. And I am excited to see how I can celebrate my business even more. I do want this to be a lot more accessible as a platform for individuals from all walks of life to be able to feel empowered. I would love to work a lot more with community-based events, to work with even making it accessible to the corporates, making it accessible to schools and children and universities. So a lot more people can become aware of the way mindset and energy healing can help them to be the best versions of themselves.
Right. I'm sure from your experience, which you have it in United Arab Emirates around 16, 17 years, you will give our women advisors also who are planning to go out from home to start their business or to have their own experience of the markets. What you will advise them?
My advice for women would be United Arab Emirates is one of the best places where you could start your own business. Me as a woman with zero entrepreneurial experience before, I started my business when I was 31 years old. And my business is sustained. It's sustained 2 COVID lockdowns. And this is all because the way this country is designed to not only support and promote women in business, we are celebrated as women in business. We are encouraged as women in business. We have a safe space to work. And this is really a salute to the leadership, because the leadership here, it's really telling us that as long as we have a vision and perseverance to make it work, there is nothing that will stop us. We are people from different kinds of nationalities. We are people from different economic backgrounds. But the playing field is leveled for all of us. We don't feel like something is easier for someone, but it's difficult for us. It's not. It is a leveled playing field. And my advice for women who want to get out and start their business, doesn't matter if you are already working or in a career, or maybe they are housewives or homemakers and they've never done it before. If you have a passion project and if you want to make a mark for yourself, do it. Take the leap. Don't wait for something to happen. Just take the leap. We have a very supportive environment for women in business. The state provides some amazing packages for women who want to start their business. I started my business this way in COVID. It was a small investment, a very small startup, and this is why I'm able to be where I am. So my advice to women will be just take the leap and start.
Today, I'm sure there is a thanks message for someone who was behind your success, who support you always, who we can call them sometimes our backbone. When we have difficulties, we will talk to them, we will take some advices from them. We believe on them also. Can we know this person or these people, and what's your message to them for their support to be today in this level?
This is a very good question, and I agree. We all need a support system in our life, and I was lucky to have that support system. For me, it was my husband who encouraged me and enabled me to say, it's okay if you want to leave your job and start something of your own. I'm here to support you. And he really was this backbone that I could lean on. And although I'm a coach and therapist and healer, but for me, he is my coach and therapist and healer. He's the one that I go to for advice. He's the one that I go to for confidence. And, we need a whole community that helps us. And it's not just him, even my parents, his parents, the colleagues that I have in the energy and the community of coaching, the business coaches that have helped me and supported me and given me the advice that I needed. It really is a community of people that comes together to help us. And that is only possible in a country like UAE because we all come from different walks of life. So we know how challenging it is to set up your own entrepreneurial journey. So there are a lot of people that have helped me on the way.
United Arab Emirates, one of the best countries in the world today, from our visionary leaders who built this country, more than 218 nationality. We have the best safety and security. We have, alhamdulillah, the best, we can say, education, healthcare, which keep our community safe also, and to live with our family and with our parents, and we are happy also. What you will say today for our visionary leaders who built this country with a strong of safety and with the security of the country, which help everyone to come and to invest, and also to our smart government, which more safe and more easy to use it, and to save our time also, to focus on our business more. What's your message to them for their vision, and what's your message to our smart government for their system?
To our visionary leaders, I would like to say a big thank you, shukran from our heart, for enabling us to be in this country. Like you said, the structure is so safe, be it the infrastructure, be it the security they provide, be it the financial security that they provide. The structure is so safe, especially for women. And, there was a research which said that the women in leadership who have found their success, the number one aspect that helped them find this success was the safety that they felt in that environment. So truly, I salute the visionary leaders for creating this model of safety, and also this model that no matter what hits us, no matter what kind of crisis hits the country, we still keep going. Like I said, I established my business in 2019. I had to face 2 COVID lockdowns, and still I am here. We flourished, we succeeded, we progressed, we were celebrated. And this can only happen when the vision of the country says perseverance. If you have a vision, you will persevere. And that's what we all do here. And even our smart government, it makes it really so easy. Thank you for bringing that up, because as an entrepreneur or a solo entrepreneur, we have to do everything. So you are your own driver, you are your own CEO. And the smart government processes really helps us, because something that would have taken 2 to 3 hours now takes about 10 to 15 minutes. This is the vision of the country. And that's why I say I cannot imagine running my business anywhere else in the world but here, or at least starting it here and then taking it somewhere else. It's absolutely incredible.
Thank you very much for your time to be with the Emarati program. We wish for you all the best and more of success, inshallah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. My pleasure.